I think it's easier said than done. But as my comment to this is that we're unhappy with the current leadership. That's why we're making the effort to oppose them at this election. We could just walk away from it, but we're unhappy, so we're doing something about it. That's the bottom line.
I think there's another aspect to this. There's an example of a breakaway union in the shop retail area called Retail and Fast Food Workers Union. I've actually spoken with Josh Cullinan, who's their secretary, and he was very fortunate setting up his union in opposition to the SDA. Now, for those that don't know, the SDA cut a lot of deals with McDonald's, KFC, Woolworths, Coles, Bunnings, the big corporations, and it cost workers in the hundreds of millions of dollars. But the RAFU, or Retail and Fast Food Workers Union, went out and challenged those enterprise agreements. I think they started doing it in 2016, and they had some success in repealing them because they failed the boot test, or the Better Off Overall test, which is part of the Fair Work legislation. Having said all that, they are now being vilified because the boot test is under attack in this new legislation that's being proposed by the ACTU. And that's because the Business Council of Australia doesn't like it and they demonise it. So RAFU's done a lot of good work, but the process to set that union up was very hard. And I think in the retail sector, they're in a lot worse shape than what we are. We haven't got that bad yet in regards to service to the members. And this is the opportunity we have, the democratic process every 4 years, to put our hands up and have a go, you know. And I've done that the last 2 elections and stood for Vice President of the Guards subdivision and then Vice President of Ops. And now I think I'm ready. And I think it's necessary that we have change. So starting another union, I think it makes it very easy for the boss to divide 2 groups of workers against each other. And you know, I don't see that as a viable option, because in the retail area, there's a lot more workers and a lot more employees across Australia, whereas in the rail industry, we've got, I think, like 13,000 members in New South Wales. I'm not sure what the totals are nationally, but I think that we would be probably fighting a very big uphill battle to get anywhere. Whereas it's a much better way of doing business to actually stand for office in the R2BU and have some change.
Also saying we're stronger together.
Yeah,